This headlight is cloudy scratched and yellowed so badly that most people would probably replace it without thinking twice. And a brand new one will cost you a small fortune. But there is a strange trick people keep talking about. Coca-Cola. Some people say it can bring an old headlight back. Sounds crazy, right? Today we are going to test it for real. By the end, you will see what actually works, what does not, and whether Coca-Cola really deserves the credit. And honestly, the treated side surprised me. Start with 1 can of Coca-Cola. Pop the top, then pour the whole can into a clean spray bottle. This is the part everyone talks about, but testing Coca-Cola by itself would not tell the whole story. So, we're going to push the experiment a little further. A vitamin C tablet goes into the bottle next. Once it drops in the mixture, starts fizzing right away. Let that reaction finish before spraying it on the headlight. Now, this mixture is not magic. It will not erase deep scratches by itself. Think of it more like a cleaning liquid for the test. The real smoothing will come later from sanding and polishing. Before working on the headlight, let's try one small side test. This screwdriver bit is badly rusted. Place it into a cup, pour in a little of the mixture, and let it soak while we work on the lens. Later, we will come back and see if anything changed. Now let's move to the headlight. Set it inside the tray, then use tape to divide the lens into 2 sections. One side will be treated. The other side will stay untouched. That gives us a fair comparison right on the same headlight. Spray the mixture only on the test side. The other half stays dry and untouched, so we can clearly see what changes. Next comes the first sanding step. I'll use 1000 grit sandpaper. This is where the real repair begins. As the treated side is sanded, the old oxidized plastic starts to loosen and come off. That cloudy layer is what makes the headlight look dull yellow and tired. Keep the surface wet while sanding. The paper should glide smoothly, not drag across the plastic. As the loosened material comes off, the liquid helps carry it away, instead of letting it scratch deeper into the lens. Because Coca-Cola can leave sticky residue, the treated side needs to be rinsed carefully with clean water before moving forward. After rinsing, wipe the surface clean and check the progress. Right away, you can see that the scratches and yellow haze have faded a lot, but the lens is still not completely clear. The most interesting part is still ahead, because the real shine has not come back yet. Now we add toothpaste. Spread it over the treated side. Only then, spray a little more of the mixture onto the same area. Work the toothpaste evenly across the treated half of the lens. Make sure the cloudy section is covered from edge to edge. After that, switch to 1500 grit sandpaper. This step is not about removing a lot of plastic. It is about smoothing out the rough sanding marks left from the first pass. With each pass, the surface starts to look more even. Keep spraying water as you work. A wet surface helps the sandpaper glide better, keeps the plastic from getting too hot, and prevents dry sanding marks from forming. While I work on this side, do me a quick favor and tell me in the comments. Have you ever tried the Coca-Cola trick yourself? Did it actually work for you? Or was it a total flop? I really want to know. Once the 1500 grit pass is finished, wipe the lens clean and check the results again. Now the change is much easier to see. The headlight is already much brighter than it was at the beginning. But we are not stopping here. The surface still needs more finishing before we can get that final clarity. Spray a little more of the mixture onto the treated side, just enough to keep the surface wet. This time, switch to 2000 grit sandpaper. This is the final sanding step. At this point, we are not trying to cut deep anymore. The goal is to refine the surface, smooth out the tiny marks from the previous sanding, and prepare the plastic for polishing. Work slowly. Keep the hand pressure even. Make sure the lens stays wet with the solution the whole time. That moisture helps the sandpaper move smoothly and gives the plastic a cleaner finish before polishing begins. After the 2000 grit sanding, rinse the headlight with clean water. Then, wipe the surface with a soft towel. The plastic no longer looks as dull, and the light reflects much better across the surface. Now, we are at the most important step. Apply a thin layer of polishing cream over the treated half of the lens. Use a soft towel and polish the surface carefully in small, even circles. This is the step that brings back the gloss. After all that wet sanding polishing helps remove the fine haze and makes the lens look clear again. While the polishing cream has a little time to work, let's go back to the screwdriver bit from earlier. Take it out of the solution and wipe it clean with a towel. The rust has loosened a little, and the bit looks cleaner than before. It is only a small side result, but it shows the mixture can help loosen some surface buildup. A light coat of WD-40 goes on next. This helps push moisture away and gives the metal a little extra protection after cleaning. A small trick, but quite useful. Now let's get back to the real test, the headlight. To finish the headlight surface, prepare one more cleaning solution. Pour glass cleaner into the spray bottle. Then add another vitamin C tablet and let it dissolve completely. This step is not meant to replace sanding or polishing. It is only the final cleaning pass. We want to remove leftover residue from the surface and make the lens look as clean as possible before the final reveal. Once the tablet is fully dissolved, the last spray is ready. Keep wiping carefully until the surface is clean, smooth, and completely dry. And here's the final result. You can see the difference very clearly. This headlight started out yellow, cloudy, scratched, and dull. Now the treated side looks much brighter and clearer. Compared with the untouched half, the difference is easy to see right on the same headlight. And just think, you almost paid a small fortune to replace that headlight, and instead you brought it most of the way back for the price of a soda. But here's the important part. Coca-Cola was not the whole answer. The real result came from the full process. Cleaning helped remove residue. The correct sanding grits smoothed the damaged plastic. Polishing brought the gloss and clarity back at the end. So yes, the Coca-Cola mixture was part of the experiment, but the repair worked because all the steps were done in the right order. If you know another strange repair trick, leave it in the comments. Maybe I will test your idea in the next video. If this was worth a watch, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, because there are plenty more repairs and myth tests like this on the way.